In a development that reverberates across the geopolitical landscapes of the South Caucasus and South Asia, the Pakistani government formally confirmed on June 6, 2025, through a detailed announcement on its official X social media account, the finalization of an unprecedented defense and economic pact with Azerbaijan. This landmark agreement encompasses a $4.6 billion contract for the acquisition of 40 JF-17 Thunder multirole fighter jets, a transaction that is further solidified by a substantial $2 billion investment package aimed at fostering deeper industrial and infrastructural integration between the two nations. The sheer scale of this arrangement immediately establishes it as the single largest defense export in Pakistan's entire history, representing not merely a commercial success but the culmination of a decade-long, deliberate cultivation of a robust strategic alignment between Islamabad and Baku. This multifaceted accord signals a paradigm shift, elevating a relationship built on shared diplomatic interests into a tangible, long-term military and economic partnership. The strategic rationale behind Azerbaijan's decision to procure the JF-17 Thunder is multifaceted and deeply informed by the operational realities and tactical lessons gleaned from the intense 2020 Nagorno-Karabakh conflict. That war, while a victory for Azerbaijan, highlighted the critical need for a modernized, flexible, and integrated air force capable of establishing air superiority, protecting high-value assets like unmanned aerial vehicles, and executing precision strikes in a contested environment. By selecting the most advanced Block 3 variant of the JF-17, Azerbaijan is strategically leapfrogging its existing capabilities to secure a position at the leading edge of fourth-generation multirole air combat technology. This move also represents a conscious and significant strategic pivot away from its historical, and often politically complicated, dependency on Russian-manufactured military hardware, particularly its aging fleet of MiG-29 fighters. The acquisition is a clear manifestation of Baku's overarching ambition to diversify its portfolio of defense suppliers, thereby enhancing its strategic autonomy, bolstering its deterrence posture against regional adversaries, and unequivocally reinforcing its standing as the preeminent military power in the volatile South Caucasus region. The journey of the JF-17 Thunder program itself is a testament to Pakistan's long-term vision for strategic self-reliance. Conceived in the late 1990s, as a collaborative joint venture between the Pakistan Aeronautical Complex (PAC) and China's Chengdu Aircraft Corporation (CAC), the project was born out of necessity. Pakistan sought a modern, affordable, and reliable platform to systematically replace its aging and increasingly difficult-to-maintain inventory of French Mirage 3/5 and Chinese F-7P legacy fighters, especially in the face of international sanctions that limited its access to Western technology. Following its successful maiden prototype flight in 2003, the aircraft was officially inducted into the Pakistan Air Force in 2007, marking a watershed moment for the nation's aerospace industry. Since that induction, the platform has matured significantly, with over 150 units now forming the backbone of the Pakistan Air Force. Its design has been subject to continuous and ambitious upgrades through successive Block 1, 2, and now 3 configurations, ensuring its relevance and lethality against the evolving threats of the 21st century battlefield. The Block 3 variant, which forms the centerpiece of the Azerbaijani deal, represents a quantum leap in technological sophistication and combat effectiveness over its predecessors. At its core is a state-of-the-art, active electronically scanned array AESA radar, likely the KLJ-7A, which provides superior target detection range, the ability to track numerous targets simultaneously, and enhanced resistance to electronic jamming. The pilot's situational awareness is dramatically improved through a completely digitized glass cockpit featuring 3 large multifunction displays and a wide-angle holographic head-up display (HUD). This is further augmented by an advanced helmet-mounted display and targeting system (HMDTS), which allows the pilot to aim sensors and weapons simply by looking at a target, significantly reducing the decision-making cycle in high-stakes aerial combat. The aircraft is protected by a sophisticated electronic warfare (EW) suite, enhancing its survivability in dense threat environments. In terms of firepower, the JF-17 Block 3 is a true multirole platform, capable of deploying a formidable and diverse arsenal. This includes the highly capable PL-15 Beyond Visual Range Air-to-Air Missiles (BVRAAMS), which give it a crucial long-range engagement advantage, alongside a full spectrum of laser-guided bombs, anti-radiation missiles for suppressing enemy air defenses, and standoff-range precision-guided munitions. Its capacity to integrate potent anti-ship missiles and even strategic air-launched cruise missiles transforms it from a mere fighter into a versatile strategic asset, perfectly suited for the demands of modern, network-centric warfare. From a global defense industry perspective, Pakistan's resounding success with the JF-17 program, crowned by the Azerbaijani contract, solidifies its emergence as a highly credible and competitive player in the international arms market. It has skillfully carved out a niche among developing nations and emerging economies that require advanced military capabilities without the exorbitant price tags and political strings often attached to high-end Western or Russian platforms. The JF-17 offers a compelling value proposition, near-peer level performance at a fraction of the life-cycle cost. Prior to this landmark deal, Pakistan had already secured export orders for the JF-17 from Nigeria, Myanmar, and more recently, Iraq. Each of these sales was meticulously packaged with comprehensive pilot and ground crew training, robust logistical support, and long-term maintenance agreements, underscoring Pakistan's commitment to building a sustainable and full-spectrum defense industry ecosystem. The Azerbaijani agreement, however, is of an entirely different magnitude in both its financial scale and strategic impact. It elevates Pakistan's stature from a regional supplier to a significant global arms exporter, capable of meeting the sophisticated requirements of a technologically advanced and well-funded military. The foundations of this military-industrial agreement are deeply embedded in a powerful convergence of political, cultural, and diplomatic interests. Pakistan and Azerbaijan have consistently demonstrated unwavering mutual support on their most sensitive national issues in international forums. Islamabad, a steadfast ally, has historically refused to recognize Armenia as a state, a direct consequence of its principled support for Azerbaijan's sovereignty and territorial integrity over the Nagorno-Karabakh region. In return, Baku has been an equally vocal and consistent supporter of Pakistan's position on the Jammu and Kashmir dispute. This profound diplomatic synergy has been continuously nurtured through frequent high-level state visits, complex joint military exercises, and burgeoning cooperation in non-military sectors like energy and information technology. The $2 billion investment component of the agreement is designed to institutionalize this relationship further, likely funding joint industrial ventures in the defense sector, cooperation on critical energy infrastructure projects, and perhaps even the localized assembly or component manufacturing for the JF-17, thereby weaving the economic and security futures of the two nations inextricably together. Azerbaijan's procurement of a modern fighter fleet occurs against a backdrop of increasing regional instability and heightened geopolitical competition among global and regional powers in the Caspian Sea and the broader South Caucasus. By integrating a battle-proven and technologically advanced fighter platform into its order of battle, Baku significantly enhances its operational readiness and fundamentally strengthens its deterrent capabilities and negotiating leverage in any potential future conflict. For Islamabad, this transaction is transformative. Beyond the immediate and substantial injection of capital into its economy and defense sector, which can be reinvested into future research and development for programs like the Next Generation Project AZM, the deal serves as a powerful instrument of soft power projection. It showcases Pakistani technological prowess and reinforces its influence across the Turkic states, the Muslim world, and the global South, demonstrating how strategic defense exports can be a potent tool of statecraft and international influence. The execution of this monumental transaction is expected to proceed in carefully managed phases over the next several years, with initial reports suggesting that the advanced training of Azerbaijani pilots and technical ground crews is already being planned or is underway at facilities in Pakistan. Furthermore, this agreement is widely seen as a foundational step that could pave the way for even deeper future collaborations, including licensed co-production of the aircraft or its subsystems in Azerbaijan, an ambition Baku has recently articulated as part of its drive to expand its own domestic defense manufacturing base. Ultimately, the Pakistan-Azerbaijan JF-17 deal stands as a powerful and defining symbol of a shifting global defense and geopolitical order, one where emerging economies are proactively forging new alliances, challenging established hierarchies, and asserting their sovereignty through impressive indigenous capability development and astute, forward-looking strategic diplomacy. This cooperation not only promises to reshape the regional balance of air power but also heralds the arrival of the Pakistani defense industry into a new and more prominent era of international relevance and respect.